you snickering, floppy-eared hound. When courage is needed, you're never around. Those medals you wear on your moth-eaten chest should be there for bungling at which you are best. So stop the pigeon, 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 stop the pigeon. Ow! Nab him, jab him, tab him, grab him, stop that pigeon now! You, silly, stop sneaking. It's not worth a chance. For you'll be returned by the seat of your pants. And Clunk, you invent me a thingamabob that catches that pigeon or I lose my job. So, stop the pigeon, 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 stop the pigeon. Ow! Nab him, jab him, tab him, grab him, stop that pigeon now!
Time to go home there, Ball.
Son of a bitch, Ball, why didn't you just go home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me! Suck my white ass, Ball!
Ow!
Man. He poked me in the eye!
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
I want you to visualize all those people that have been mean to you, and then I want you to attack. I want you to visualize and then attack. Can you handle that?
I tried.
Just gonna try.
Counting down our top 10 favorite Chris Farley moments.
Sweet mother of God, what is the holdup?
Number 10, The Bat, Black Sheep.
I hate those damn things. Oh, man! It bit me! I'm gonna get rabies!
Kicking off our list is a hilarious scene between two real-life buddies. As always, Farley plays the fat slob goofball to Spade's way skinnier goofball. And in this scene, the two team up to fight a bat. The result is comedy gold and pure Chris Farley. High energy, over-the-top screaming, physical harm, and just general idiocy.
It's gnawing at my skull!
The entire film may be disappointing, but this is perfect. Number 9, Lunch Lady Land, Saturday Night Live.
I know you want seconds on the corn dogs, but there's no reason to shout.
Who would have thought Farley could interpretive dance his way to laughs? Unrestrained as per usual, Farley backs up Adam Sandler and his guitar. But of course he steals the show as the mole-faced, apron-wearing lunch lady.
Hoagies and grinders, hoagies and grinders. Navy beans, navy beans, navy beans, navy beans.
Farley was always trying to get a laugh from his pals on-screen and off. This time, all he needs to do is snuggle with a sandwich. Everybody now. Number 8, The Bus Driver, Billy Madison.
Everybody on? Good. On the bus.
You need an angry bus was.
1588. That is correct.
In fact, it will haunt our dreams. Special shout out to his love scene with the penguin. Number 7, Schmidt's Gay, Saturday Night Live. We gotta admit, we never thought we'd see this. With Sandler in tow, Farley and his Hawaiian shirt settle in to house-sit a dump in this fake beer ad. Fortunately, the pool is where it's at. While Farley tones down his usually excessive comedy, he does bring just the right amount of gay.
I think I'm gonna like house sitting.
And between the massages, the Speedos, and the water games, it's obvious that Farley enjoys the view. Number 6, Bennett Brower, Saturday Night Live.
I haven't had sex with a woman. I don't know how that works.
Well, that was too much information. Bennett Brower is a greasy, bespectacled news commentator who's anything but the norm. and he knows it.
I don't own a toothbrush or let my scabs heal.
We've always known Farley would do or say anything for a laugh, and this character is no exception. And since Chris Farley was the boy who never grew up, they just let him fly around like Peter Pan.
I have a weight problem. Can't they fix me?
Number 5, Colombian decaffeinated coffee crystals, Saturday Night Live.
Sir, do you realize that you are not drinking regular coffee, but Colombian decaffeinated coffee crystals? What?
This SNL sketch has all the hallmarks of a classic. Farley is at the center of never-before-seen footage from a hidden camera show where his regular coffee was swapped for decaf. Let's see what happens.
What? You son of a bitch. You no good damn bitch.
Irrational anger? Check. Random violence? Check. Possible brain damage? Check. For realsies, don't mess with a coffee drinker's cup of joe.
Mr. Huck, how do you feel about your experience on hidden camera?
Angry.
Number 4, Japanese game show, Saturday Night Live.
Big mistake. Big mistake.
Japanese game shows are insane. Once you get past these pseudo-racist Asian impersonations, you see Farley as a small-town American tourist who's definitely in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Good Lord!
Most of the laughs come from the fish-out-of-water premise, but we get a bit of Farley physical humor for good measure.
Really? All right, well, Kanuka!
Number 3, the salesman, Tommy Boy.
Let's say I go into some guy's office. Let's say he's even remotely interested in buying something. Well, then I get all excited. I'm like, Jojo, the idiot circus boy with a pretty new pet.
In a more successful matchup with David Spade, Farley again plays the dim-witted slob.
And then I take my naughty pet and I go... Oh! I killed it!
This time, he tries to get in the game by helping to sell some brake pads. But faillarity ensues when he uses the client's priceless toys for his desktop demo.
I can't stop! Help!
And things get worse when he becomes a deranged pyromaniac.
All because you want to save a couple extra pennies. To me, it doesn't get out.
At least he can always cheer himself up by ordering some wings.
Tell me what wingy.
Number 2, Matt Foley, Saturday Night Live.
Now, you kids are probably saying to yourselves, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get the world by the tail and wrap it around and pull it down and put it in my pocket.
Matt Foley is everything a motivational speaker should be. Calm, rational, and wearing pants that fit. No, wait, that's not right. He's got all the classic elements that make a textbook Chris Farley character, complete with a short temper.
Dad, I wish you could just shut your big yapper.
Coffee-fueled hyperactivity.
How can we get back on the right track?
And a willingness to smash tables.
Here's you, here's Matt, there's you, there.
Plus, we get the added bonus of catchphrases.
You're not going to amount to jack squat.
If Farley had lived, there would have been a Matt Foley movie. We forget, where did he live again?
In a van down by the river.
Number 1, Chippendales, Saturday Night Live. Taking the top spot on our list, obviously, is this classic skit starring 2 beloved guys who died too young. Frankly, we don't know what's more distracting, Farley's gut or Swayze's mullet. Either way, what's best about this sketch is you get to see how agile the big guy really is, because he's able to keep up with the dirty then some. And as always, Farley can be counted on to pull out all the stops to win. And we do mean all. Do you agree with our list?
Blah, 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 blah.
Which Chris Farley moment cracked you up the most?
Wear clothes that fit me.
That guy in a little coat.
For more hilarious top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Bolsa, 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 bolsa.
do another one here. This is my version of Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. A little different, though. We had to bring it up into the 90s, you know, somewhat. It's now called Marijuanaville. It goes like this. Rolling my homegrown, smoking a big bone. I look at that ganja covered with oil. Using my tweezers, got pot in the freezer. Whoa! Made a new pipe out of aluminum foil. We stayed away again in Marijuanaville, searching for my roach clip on a rope. On a rope, on a rope, on a rope. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know that it's all this damn dope. Don't know the reason, stayed here all season. Maybe that tie stick was a way bit too strong. But I got a real beauty, a Colombian doobie. Okay, baby, come on, man. And soon I'll be up on my way along. Lucy, you got some splaining to do, baby. Wasted away again in Marijuanaville, searching for my roach clip on a rope. On a rope, on a rope, on a rope. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know that it's all this damn dope. I blew out my bong pipe, ran out of Bud Light, but I found some stash I had hidden at home. Put it into a blender, and soon it will render these little fudge brownies that help me get stoned. Wasted away again in Marijuanaville. Come on, you guys, sing along with me. In other words, searching for my roach clip on a rope. On a rope, on a rope, on a rope. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know that it's all this damn dope. Yes, and some people claim I sound like Dylan when I'm stuck, but I know that it's all this damn dope.
The devil went to Jamaica. He was looking to sell some weed. He was doing fine. They were standing in line. It was excellent weed indeed. When he came across this young man who was likewise peddling pot, and the devil slid down the beach to the kid and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you kind of figured I'm a reefer head, of course. And after all this time, I guess that I'm a connoisseur of sorts. Now, your stuff smells okay, but this could tranquilize a horse. I'll bet $1 million in cash against your stash, because I think mine's better than yours." The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and you ain't smoked nothing yet. One hit of this grass will kick your ass. You got yourself a bet. Johnny, roll a ball of hash and make sure it's the bomb, because the devil's got the kind of stuff they smoked in Vietnam. You'll get $1 million smackaroos in cash if you can cope, but if you can't, the devil will get your dope." The devil packed a bong with a little Acapulco gold, and resin flew from his fingertips as he fired up his bowl. He filled that chamber all the way, and he took a mighty hit. And as they passed it back and forth, it gave them both a coughing fit. Damn. When the bowl was finished, Johnny said, "Hey, man, that stuff was great, but fill your lungs with some of this and prepare to vegetate. Cannabis sativa, sweet Mary Jane. The devil's in the backyard frying his brain. Zigzag filled with a diggity dank. Hold on tight, it'll hit you like a tank." The devil nodded off because he knew that he was stoned, and he asked if he could buy an ounce of the stuff that Johnny owned. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to catch a buzz. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, mine's the best there ever was." And they fired up doobies one by one. Ain't it gonna stop till the bag is done. Green as a bullfrog, sticky as glue. Granny, do you get high? Yes, I do.
How's that? That is the wake-up alarm to let you know that Talk Shit Radio
is on the air. Jesus Christ, good morning, Lou.
Everybody that was listening, we
wow. They're like, fuck that shit, I'm out of here.
That's the way. Angela walks in here and says, "Now, Daddy, that's the way you start a show." That's what happens when you leave one volume up and the other one you bring up, and you're not supposed to.
Yikes. Good
So, as I was mentioning, that's exactly why I need to get a sound engineer in here. I was joking with him, too. I'm like, yeah, bro, I got experience as far as since I bought the thing.
Since I bought the thing.
And he's like, he's probably thinking, dude, wait a minute, how the fuck are you even doing this? So, and then I started telling him how I got things hooked up, and he was he's probably like, there's no fucking way. There's no way this guy will broadcast. Well, no, I mean, he wasn't laughing at me, but he's probably thinking in his head because, he's a sound engineer. He went to school for this shit. So when he looks at the board and figures out how it's all hooked up, he's going to be like, wow. Can't believe it works. But it does. But that's why I need him to come in here and set the board right. And plus, I think we'll have him work with some of the people that we know. And anyway, we'll save that for another day. But happy hump day, everyone. Good morning and welcome to Talk Shit Radio. Yeah, right? Jim's like, I'm going to bed.
I've gotten 2 hours of sleep in the last 3 days.
Really?
Starting to catch up to me.
That's not good.
No.
That will get you, buddy.
I need better drugs or more alcohol, one or the other.
Better drugs or more alcohol. I would just suggest actually laying down and going to sleep.
I do. I lay down for 7 hours at a clip and just stare at the ceiling.
That, my friend, is called insomnia.
Oh, yeah. I have it all. I had it all my whole life.
I fucking hate it. So have I. Well, no, I can't say I've had it all my life. I got insomnia probably when I started driving a truck.
Yeah, that fucks your whole sleep.
Everything. And then from then on in, it just comes and goes. Like now, the change of seasons is coming. So, yeah, I'll start getting it now.
The change of season?
Every time the season changes. From cold weather to warm weather, and we go through the rainy season, and then that all changes over and shit. Oh, yeah. I won't be able to sleep. I'll be out fucking walking the perimeter of my property at 3 o'clock in the morning just because I want to see what goes on.
I hate not sleeping.
I could.
Yeah. In the rain?
Yeah.
Naked in the rain, dancing. Like, check me out.
Which way does it go?
Jimmy Jam.
Laura. Jim. So it is hump day. And, today is for me, it feels like a true hump day because it's one of those days where I'm just like, You know what I mean? I'm just like,
Oh, there we are.
Yeah. beautiful thing. Just, one of those things. So, welcome everyone to the show. You like today's picture? I put Brooksville Bob's picture up, which, and the reason that is because I want to talk about his new show. He was in here last night.
Nice.
And we were working during production till about 3 in the morning because he is an impossible fuck to work with.
I don't know where he would possibly get that from.
I don't know.
I
don't know why. He's supposed to be a simple man. He is a douchebag, and I hope he's listening. I just sat here fucking listening to him babble and babble. And I mean, for 4 or 5 hours, just babble and babble and babble and babble. And I probably got 30 minutes of 4 hours that I could use for a show. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like, it's a report, Bob. Pick something and report on it. He's like, well, like what? I'm like, well, you're a fucking prepper. How about you start there? How about you butcher your own meat? You start there. How about all the things, how you live? You eat squirrels, possums, fucking roadkill. I've seen you pick it up, you dirtbag. Fucking talk about that. You know what I mean? And he's like, it just went off on some fucking direction. It wasn't even south, man. It was like south
southwest.
No, it was like south north.
South north.
Right? Yeah, because it didn't go anywhere, make any sense or anything. I'm like, Bob, do you realize that you're wasting my time now? And he goes, well, I'm paying you for this. I'm like, really? You are? Okay, hold on. Let me get the credit card machine. Pull out your wallet and pay me, and then I'll sit here all fucking night if you want me to. He's like, what do you mean? I said, well, hello? Yeah, hello. You understood what I said, right, Laura? Right, Jim? Everybody else that's listening, you understood what I said, right?
Fuck you,
So
baby.
this show that I went ahead and agreed to do with this fucker is going to be it's going to end me. It really is.
Well, with Brooksville Bob?
With Brooksville Bob, yeah. I'm going to be, thank God I colored my hair because the last 4 or 5 hairs that weren't gray would have just went, yeah. Oh, it would have been done for. Yeah. Craziness.
The
I'll
last
tell you
4 or
what.
5 that I had.
Yeah, the last 4 or 5 that I had. Because it was about 4 or 5 that didn't start going. Because you know how they go. They start before they... Well, like, look at Jim. You know, he's got a few of them gray hairs on his beard that are, like, still...
Oh, my God, dude.
The original... I love it, though, dude. I wish I could grow that. I probably could grow that. But, like, from here... down, and I could probably just grow the whole fucking Hitler thing. You know what I'm saying? I know I could.
Just straight down the middle.
Straight fucking thing.
I feel like I've never
that.
seen anybody with that. Maybe you should do that
I
and
know
then like
I
trademark
can
it. Like this is
dude.
the loop.
Right? The stash. Yeah, I look like a true
The guy
Chinaman.
that used
Then.
to live across the street, you know, the bald guy or whatever.
Bald guy.
Yeah, he actually lived, like, if you came out of my door and then went right, like, you were going to go to Ricky's house, even though I didn't know him or whatever.
The next
like,
right.
Yeah, like, literally, like, the house next door to mine, but from the same landlord.
Which was
but,
Steve
like, across-
Tempe's old house.
Yeah, right across the street from there. There was, like, a bald guy.
Uh-huh.
I wish I knew his name, because I see him all the time, and he's always like, hey, princess, and blah, blah, and I'm like, hey, dude, you know, like, he's like, come outside and say hi to my mom, and I'm like, oh, okay, hey, mom, you know, like, and I don't know their names, you know, like, I lived across the street from him forever, but I'd always be like, hey, guy, you know, like, so,
that
yeah.
sounds a lot better on you, doesn't it?
Sure.
I had a lot of your voice being cut out because of the gate. I had the gate on.
What's the gate mean?
It's just different settings. I'm not sure. I mean, I've watched a lot of videos and everything on this board and tried to read the whole fucking book from cover to cover. But it's just different. It just creates, like, listen, I mean, here's the difference. You ready? Do you hear that?
Yes.
Okay. You hear all that background noise and everything? Now I put the gate on.
And now it's not
It's all
anymore,
gone.
really.
Now, wait. Now, this is just your channel only. I'm only
just
doing your
me.
mic only, yeah. So now if I turn this up, talk.
Talk to... Oh, no, see, I can't hear myself.
Right.
Oh, you cut me out of there, didn't you?
I had that too high. That's why I'm wondering. I'm like, every day I'm like, fuck, I can barely hear Laura. What the fuck is going on?
I know she turns her head away from the mic.
But you watch this dude when he comes in here. I'm going to
be
take
all
my
right.
mic. Yeah, I'm going to take my mic and I'm going to move and let him sit right here and we're all just going to conversate and let him do his fucking thing. And then I mean, it's going to sound incredible when he's done.
And when's this guy coming?
Whenever. Hopefully this weekend, I think,
Hmm.
if Michelle and I can get everything done that we're supposed to get done.
Nice.
If I can get this fucking problem that I've got all figured out and fixed.
That blows.
Yes, you have no idea how much it blows. It blows in the amounts of $7.5 million a year is how much it fucking blows. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big blow, yes. So I've got a, I mean, it's a big fucking deal. It's a huge fucking deal for Kennedy Studios. And you guys are Kennedy Studios as well.
Yeah.
$7.5 million a year will change everybody's life.
Yes, I would.
So.
Yes, I would.
I must figure out very diligently and quickly. Anyway.
Yep.
We're all sitting
Everybody
here.
hit their pen.
Yeah.
No doubt, like.
Listen, ready? Hit. This is my pen. Put yours up to it and do it. See if it does it.
No.
See, beat it up. Put it up. Does yours crackle when you do it? Yeah, Jim's you can barely hear. Put the side of yours up. I think you might be able to hear it, Paul. Wow.
Wow, that was cool, huh?
You heard that?
It's only when I hit the button.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
let's see
that's
mine.
fine.
Here we go. The pens, we're playing, guys. If the cameras were up, you'd see us holding our vape pens up to the microphone to see what kind of noise they make. Ready? Here's mine.
Nice.
It's like a goddamn blowtorch.
That was for real, yeah. That's funny.
The cameras are not up because I neglected to charge the batteries last night. I'll be honest with you. We have two batteries because the fucking plug on this camera took a shit on me, so I had to run off wired and then battery. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, but everything else is plugged in. But yeah, so the cameras, we're down one fucking camera, and it's the main camera on you. Yeah.
See, I can post today because there's no camera.
Yeah, you're just like flipping the hair back and fucking, what is
They would've got us
the
yesterday.
the beach show where they all run down the beach and they flip their hair.
Baywatch.
Baywatch,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
The beach show.
Beach show, with the
I know
beach
exactly,
boobs,
yeah.
babes.
You were like chicks running. Like,
Tits bounce. I mean,
yeah, well, but dude, I'm not that kind of guy. You know what I mean? I don't like.
for real, I feel like the brunette was definitely better looking.
The one with the little boobs.
Yeah.
Right. I don't like big, huge boobs. I mean, they're nice. Don't get me wrong. I look at them. Oh, yeah, boobies.
Well,
I had a girlfriend with big boobs. And, I mean, when I lay down with her, they laid next to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just, after a while, you just look at it and you're like, something don't look right here.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they hang down solo. Louis almost spit his coffee out today.
I did. I gotta admit. I feel bad for my sister when we talk about it and I think about it.
Yeah.
Because my sister inherited my mother's chest. And then I feel bad for my daughter, my oldest, because she inherited both of their chest.
They're not as
So
big
the
as they
poor
used to
girl,
be. Not that you look.
God. It
But
doesn't
at one
matter.
point, I almost wanted to throw up. I was like, look
Really?
at you.
Yeah, well,
And then look at me, like, and look at us, like.
look at the girls, our babies. You know what I mean? It's like,
I know.
girls, stop, don't eat that, because I think that's making things worse.
I wish that was the case, because I'd be like, here, I'll eat that. Like,
Yeah, that's right? Be like, babe, eat this. Eat this. Eat
no,
some more.
no, here, eat those.
Eat
Here,
some more.
have that.
Pull up your shirt on?
No doubt.
Nope, not yet. Keep eating. Jim's over there just silently smirking like, you motherfucker. We're only talking shit because she ain't here. But I guarantee Angela has it on her radio right now.
Hello, baby girl.
Right. She's listening
Yeah.
either on the bus or sitting there with her mama. But haven't even looked in the news today because I'll guarantee the only thing that's in there
is bad.
Is everything. It's funny you say that because last night I was listening to our episode and you talking about that. My buddy's like, dude, what's up with that? I'm like, bro, there's nothing else in the fucking news. We got no fucking baby cows and baby fucking horses to be born.
Yeah, no doubt.
We gotta read that.
Yeah.
Fucking grime and slime and mayhem. I mean, that's all
I
we
can
got.
tell a birth story. So Frank's dog had, what'd you say, 18 puppies?
15 fucking puppies.
Marmadukes, what are they called?
Oh, Great Danes. No wonder why. I want one.
Yeah. Well,
How much? A male.
A male.
What color? Any gray ones?
I didn't
You haven't
see the
seen him?
puppies,
Okay,
no.
find out some details for me because I'd love to have a fucking big old dog like that.
That's exactly
My
what you
buddy
need. Is
John.
big fucking
Yo,
Marmaduke. Oh my god.
That's when I'll go and listen. I'll have my tiger right next to that. Get him as a kitten, and I'll raise the Marmaduke
and the tiger,
together.
All right. Here
I love
we
you,
go.
baby. Have a good day at
Love
school.
you.
Now you're talking. You got a dog that's the size of this tiger that's going to just look over and go,
What up?
What up, dude?
Like,
yeah, that's a dog over there. That's a little Harley.
yeah.
I'm not so small.
Yeah, right. Like, check
Actually,
me out.
yeah, and I guarantee the Great Dane, when they stand up on his hind legs, he'll be able to look down at him and be like,
Yeah, for real. They're
"Cat's
so
true.
big.
Dog's really good."
Yeah, for real. They're definitely big dogs. Like, and one of them is so old. Like, I feel so
Yeah.
bad because
Oh,
it's
really?
got such a long way to go down because it's such a
Yeah.
big dog, and
When
he's
it
like
lays
so
down,
old.
it's
He's
like,
oh,
finally when it
you
gets
could,
down,
like,
yeah, it's like,
yeah, for real. I'm like,
That was work.
But yeah, and it is. You could see, like, how old is that dog? Like 13. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's an old man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Harley's getting up there, man. I can't believe he's already 7 years old.
Yeah, at least he's just got little legs.
Yeah, he ain't got far to go. He can actually just fall on the floor, and it's not that hard to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Harley's both the British and the English bulldog mix. His father was the big British bulldog or the English bulldog. I don't know which one is which.
Sure.
And his mother was the little Marine Corps dog. So I mean, and they're hard to, I mean, babies with them are like dangerous and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because such bullshit with them. So Harley's got the worst of both worlds. He's got the overbite where his fucking bottom jaw is too far out and it's hard for him to pick shit up off the ground.
Right.
And then he's got the underbite because of his father, or because he got both and all the fucking health problems and everything. But thank God, knock on wood, the worst thing that's happened to Harley is just recently he got into a fight with a buddy of mine's dog. You all right? Yeah, knock on wood. Well, I just knock on my head.
I believe in that stuff,
Oh, you're superstitious. I know, and I'm not calling you stupid. It's
I know,
the actual
I know, the
superstition. It's
like-
I'm just, I don't know. It's I can't just wrap my head around it.
Well,
Although I'll tell you a story, and I told this story before.
my house caved into a sinkhole. It's
Do you
just
believe in
fault.
ghosts and shit like that?
Absolutely.
I knew you would. Okay.
Mhm.
I
I knew
am
you
one
would.
to not kind of say, it's you're dead. It's lights out. There's nothing after that. You know what I mean? Your body ceases to function. It's an electronic fucking device. Once the battery's dead, the battery's dead. In my mind. So I don't believe in ghosts until.
See,
we're on Long Island dropping off some vehicles at a tow company, and I cannot fucking remember where it is for the life of me, what town, the area, nothing. But apparently the story goes, hold on. The story goes, there was some kind of company, they had a bunch of trucks, bunch of equipment, millions and millions of dollars of equipment. And they just up and abandoned everything because the building was haunted. They just left all the equipment, all the office equipment, every fucking thing. Now they did, that show Ghosts or whatever it was, where people actually went and stayed in supposedly a haunted place and had to do X amount of hours. And they did an episode there, and I didn't watch it because I'm like, it's a show. I can make anything fucking happen in my studio. We're out there one night. And curiosity got the best of me. And I'm like, Mike, do you have this? You got this handled? Mike Rucker, he was my partner at the time. And if anybody knows Mike or can find a Mike Rucker, get a hold of his fucking ass because he'll confirm this
Mike
story.
Ruckers are probably all in the world.
He lives in Hollywood, Florida. I guarantee he's the only big fat truck driver that lives in Hollywood, Florida. I'm named Mike Rucker because he doesn't belong there. You know what I mean? When you see him, he just doesn't belong where he lives.
Gotcha.
Anyway, and he's like, I got this, Lou, go. So I grab, them million candle watt power flashlights, and I grab the 5 D-cell fucking mag light, just in case I got to rack something in the fucking head. Or, I don't know what I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Somebody's in there playing Ghost. Who the fuck knows? So I start walking down this road, and it's maybe, a quarter of a block, because a city block is a bit of a long walk. So it's, it's not that far. It's about a quarter of a block long, and I get to the gate. And there's shit everywhere. There's metal pieces. So finally, I'm a little apprehensive to go through the gate. So I pick up this metal fucking thing. It's, maybe 6-8 inches long, and it's just enough for me to chuck at the building. I throw it, and it never landed. It never hit the ground. And now, swear to God, Laura, look at me. I'm getting the fucking goosebumps when I tell this story every time. It never landed until it landed at my feet in front of the gate. Look at that. Chills. Chills. I threw it, and I watched it in the shadow, and it disappeared in the shadow, and you never heard even the thud, and I was close enough for you to hear a piece of metal hit dirt,
no doubt,
gravel,
it's
anything, right. Never heard it. I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm flashing my lighting it up. I mean, I got some bright lights. The whole front of the building's lit up.
Right.
And here's the chills again. It came back and landed about 3 feet in front of the gate that separates me and this road from this piece of property and slid right to the front of the gate. And there's the chills again. And I looked at the building, and I turned around, and I walked
I'm not going there. Yeah.
Done. That was it. I am convinced.
Yeah.
Now, I can't confirm nor deny some dude fucking was standing there catching it, but you have to understand, I look at things more scientific, so I have to.
But like, how would I mean, not that they couldn't, but yeah.
That's the point. Mike's like, because we sat in the truck 20 minutes, 30 minutes waiting after he unloaded, and I did my fiasco down here and got the shit scared out of me. We went back in the truck, and he goes, "So, what'd you think?" And I tell him, and I'm all freaked out because it just happened. Goosebumps are like the size of geese on my arm, I'm trying to push them back in. And he's like, I fucking told you, dude. I told you. He's like, that whole show, I'm like, I just can't explain it, bro. You just...
Yeah.
And he's like, well, did you light it up? Did you? I'm like, bro, I had the big fucking flashlight right here. I had the fucking mag light in one. I said, I lit the motherfucker up.
Hell yeah, I believe in that shit. Oh my God.
Freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Dude shows up, and he's like, oh yeah, dude, that place is... And he tells me the story about the building. And to hear it from this other guy now, whose business is right up the fucking road, and when everybody left, he was there watching them just all walk by, not taking nothing. Like, what the fuck is going on?
No doubt.
The place is fucking haunted, and there's the chills again.
Yeah, for real.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah, freaked me the fuck out. So when I say I'm not superstitious, I may not be, but I certainly don't know what I believe. You know what I mean? I certainly do not know what I believe.
I can get down with all that stuff. I have a story for all of them. Like tarot cards, they're always right. Like
I won't fuck with shit like that. Though.
Yeah, no, you can't open that door. Like I'll read it for anybody because they're always right. Oh fuck that! No Ouija boards. They're not. No,
bullshit.
No, it's not though. Like no, it's not, dude. Like I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a story. Me and Paulie, this dude Josh that we fucking grew up with, we were all fucking around. And when there's that many people, you're like, you're moving it. So it got all crazy.
That's
it was
exactly
like,
why I say it's bullshit.
It got all crazy, whatever. Like he was like, fuck that shit. It was like nasty, Like I'm coming for you, And I'm like, come on, dude. Stop fucking around, Paul, Josh.
Yeah.
It ain't me. You know what I mean? Like, so he's like, oh, whatever. He tries to get rid of me. Throws it in the trash bag, in the trash. Fucking comes back in his room. There's the Ouija board. He's like, that's kind of fucking weird because I threw that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
his mother probably took it out of the trash and put it back in his room.
Fucking thing, like, just weird shit started happening. You know what I mean? Like, when he was like, just like weird shit. Like he had a whole bunch of like mice, and they would all like freak out. They never.
Wow.
Wow, that sounds really weird, huh? Like,
damn it, man. Well, we know I forgot to turn my phone off.
Yes, holy moly, huh? Like,
and left it on the table where it could make all sorts of havoc.
Yeah, wow.
So anyway, like weird what? Like his mice what? What, they'd stand up and fucking sing, hello, my baby, hello, my darling, hello, my girl.
That'd be kind of cool, huh? Like,
now that would freak me out. I'd be like, all right, I'm done, I'm out of here, see you later, bye.
Weird shit, he said, Like, so then freaking, my brother, he's a smart ass, like, let's play again. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm not getting down with that. Like,
so if we did it live on camera,
I wouldn't even touch it. No,
would you even be here? You wouldn't participate?
No,
nothing.
I wouldn't come back.
Yo, for real, they're like, I'm telling you, dude. Like, he fucking threw that shit at the beach when we got home. Like, there it was again
at the beach. He threw it away in the beach.
He went to, like, in the beach, like, in the water, yeah, like...
He threw it in the beach!
And when he got home, it was at his house.
But he threw it in the beach.
And I bet you your brother ran to the fucking store, bought a new one, and put it in his fucking house. Something. There's got to be a logical explanation. I cannot...
You do, that
I
shit's
cannot
logically...
I cannot logically... I don't know. It's just, I don't know what it is.
They're always like, I'm telling you, dude.
I don't know why. I've always, growing up...
I want to see that movie.
As a
it's
Catholic,
called, like, Ouija.
As a Catholic, growing up, I've never believed in anything that I was taught in Catholic school.
Yeah.
Because when we started learning science, that all made more sense to me. The Big Bang Theory, you know, how we evolved from a single... No, that's just...
He's like, no.
That's like that's like a magician going, woo-hoo, bing. It's fake. You know, some dude sat around 12 billion years ago and said, I'm gonna fuck these dudes up. I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. But it just... Not that I'm saying that all of that didn't happen, because I can't prove that either. Yeah. But... logically, in my mind, the way we evolved from a single-cell organism, from space, and the Big Bang Theory, it just makes more sense to me. So it's hard for me to believe shit like that. Until I'm dead, all right, I'll either get all the answers, like everybody says, from God, or there'll be nothing.
Yeah.
Blankness. You know, I'll cease to exist. Does your brain function and your thought functions continue? Yes, because your brain continues to generate electricity. And
how does your brain produce that if you're still dead? Like, if you're dead, I'm saying it's going to rot away just like the rest of you.
Yes,
right?
it will, but before you die and rot away, you have electrical charges running through your body. All right, those electrical charges don't just stop, they dissipate. So that's where everybody gets that whole I saw the light thing, and that's your body actually, the battery actually dying. You hear the tape players in the old days.
That's like the greatest. You're like, oh, we need new batteries.
Yep, it's like, fuck. Yeah. Remember them old recorders, man? The big, long, black ones with the handle that slid out in front, and it's like...
big ass buttons and
you had the big little Radio Shack fucking microphone, and all the reporters were running around with them hanging from their side.
Note to self.
Now you got a digital recorder that's the size of a fucking Bic lighter. It's like...
Yeah,
that's funny. But anyway, you know, I mean, but that's kind of the way scientifically, and I'm no scientist, but what I read and what I see and what I believe is, it just makes more sense to me that way. Now, you know, I guess if I do meet God one day, and this is the funny part, is I'm a minister. If I do meet God one day and he smacks me in the forehead and goes, dude, what the fuck were you thinking, man? Do I look fake to you?
Yeah.
Right? Then I'm going to go,
my bad.
Oopsie.
Yeah, my bad. Like,
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
You want me to be a servant in hell or a sufferer in hell or a servant in heaven? Whatever it is at this point, dude. Yeah, I'm a man enough to admit I fucked up. You know what I mean?
You ever see Dogma? With Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah, I think I did.
feel like that movie changed my life because I was brought up pretty goddamn Catholic.
I think I did see that. It was kind of a weird movie, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, because God was Alanis Morissette.
Yeah. And it was fucking, everybody was only...
Yeah, Chris Rock.
Yeah, and what was the other guy's
George
name?
Carlin played the priest.
Yes, that was a very strange movie. I'm gonna have to watch that again now.
Yeah, it changed my life. Yeah, Dogma. We'll dig it out for you one day when we finally get the hell out of that house or whatever. But like,
fucking YouTube it, honey. Forget that. Everything's on the internet
telling you that
now.
movie changed my life.
That's
you know,
funny.
like because the whole thing, he's like, oh well, you have to go and it's the great niece of Jesus Christ, and I'm like, oh my god. And he's like, what do you think? Mary stayed a virgin forever? And I was like, oh my god, dude. I was like, how do I know I'm not the great niece of Jesus? You know what I mean? Like, because if you think about it, it's true. Who the he's like, think about it. He's like, who stays married if they're not getting, you know what I mean? He was like, Joseph was like, give it to me, Mary, like.
That would have been bad. Almost spilled my coffee.
Oh, yeah, that would have been very bad.
Yeah, that's funny, though.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, man, like, think about it. It's true, like, oh, my God, the whole, like.
That is fucked up if you start thinking about shit like that. So that's why we're gonna discontinue this course. That's the two things you try not to talk about.
Yeah, politics and religion.
Well, we can't help to talk about politics in this show, but
yeah,
I definitely don't want to talk about religion.
Oh, no.
Even though, again, I am a fucking ordained minister, I tell people I am unlike any minister you will ever meet. Talk Shit Ministries. Could you imagine?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm thinking, could you imagine the lawsuits? The Vatican, the Vatican would freaking, I'd have fucking terror bombs, dudes coming in with bombs strapped to their chest, going fucking
with crosses.
Yeah, you know how the other terrorists, they go, what do they fucking that? I don't know. Just before they push the button, the Allah fucking bullshit, they scream. And I don't want to say it because it throws up red flags and all that shit. So I don't want to say the bullet. Yeah, exactly. And then they push the button. I don't know what a Catholic would say. Praise Jesus, and then blow me up. You know, they'd be like, ministry, talk shit, ministry, my ass.
With you and also with you.
Right?
Like, yeah.
God be with you, you sinner. Like Chris Farley, he's such a sinner.
Yeah.
Did you listen? You didn't hear the beginning of the show. I played the top 10 best Chris Farley
I love
moments.
Chris Farley. I almost cried when he died. I was like, oh man, I'm really gonna miss that guy. Like
cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine's a hell of a drug. Like,
when you abuse it, it does tend to kill you.
Yeah,
especially when you're fucking 400 pounds overweight. It's bad. It's kind of bad for your heart. And then you take a bunch of downers. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Your heart's like, which way do we go?
Yeah, no doubt. What's going on? What the fuck? Like,
so they're in Vice News, and this is just like, I happen to flip over it, and I'm like, huh? And I have to post the main page. It's the front page of Vice News. There is striking teachers march in Bogota. So Afghan troops fight Taliban advances, airstrikes on Houthi targets, Yemen's capital, and forest fires break out in Chernobyl exclusion zone. Well, the reason I brought this up is because there's a bunch of, I guess they're Muslim women, and you know how Muslim women can't cover or can't have their face showing and have to be all wrapped up. Lord, go to our Talk Shit page and take a look at what I'm posting as far as Vice News's front page picture. Okay. Oh, no, it's not even going to show it. Anyway, click on that link and go to the front page.
On Talk Shit, or are you on Talk Shit Radio?
Talk Shit Radio. Why isn't it? What the flocka? Oh. They changed it already. Sons of bitches. It had a picture of, and I'm sure it's up there somewhere, of a bunch of, yeah, if you just scroll down a little bit, refresh your page. If you go to vicenews.com and scroll down just a hair, you'll see Vice News Capsule Wednesday, April 29th. You'll see a bunch of Muslim women wearing their hood robes or whatever, and they're walking down the street topless. Now, I do believe there's some audio with this, so let me see if I can bring this audio up and get it to work. Did you see it yet?
No.
Are you? Because you're on Talk Shit Radio Network.
I said, are you on Talk Shit?
No, I said Talk Shit.
I
said Talk Shit.
You said, I didn't feel like you could play it back, and then we're going to see that you said Talk Shit Radio.
I can play it back. We can't play it back yet, but we can play it back.
It kind of looks like that mask we gave away.
Well, click on that link, so it'll take you to Vice News. And then I want you to scroll down a little bit and look at the picture of the women walking down the road with the red on their chest. Keep going. Scroll down. Keep going. Do you see the headline that says Capsule Wednesday, April 29th? You got it?
In a second I will, I guess.
It's loading. That's the one. What does it say? Vice Capsule Wednesday, April 29th, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's the one I want you to see. That's what I'm playing right now. I'm going to see if there's any... Yeah, I got to... Let's see. It's 2 minutes, 36 seconds. Let's see how we go here with this. Snappy tune, ain't
Wednesday, April 29th, and here's some of the news beyond the headlines.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Afghan security
I'm pretty
forces
sure that's
are
pink.
fighting to thwart
It is
Taliban
pink.
advances in the country's north. Fighters have seized government vehicles and weapons in a push to seize territory in Kunduz province. The government says more than 50 insurgents have been killed in recent days, a claim the Taliban denies. The group announced its annual spring offensive last Friday. Thousands of teachers from across Colombia have marched in Bogotá for the last week to demand greater pay and benefits.
These are teachers.
Leaders say they announced the walkout after salary negotiations.
Topless. Just walking down the road. This fucking place is falling apart. They're going
The teachers also
blow
want
themselves
better
up.
healthcare. And for the government to do away with evaluation exams, they say keep them from promotions. The strike is keeping more than 9 million public school students out of classes.
Yeah, but those are the ones that when they lay down, they lay next to them.
I was just saying there was a whole lot.
Yeah, you see those? That one set right there, yeah. So I just thought that was interesting. I didn't mean to, like, go completely off fucking... Yeah. So,
Painted red titties.
we are going to follow this because it is, and we're able to get the Vice Capsule News Dispatch 1, the earthquake in Nepal. It's 3 minutes, 30 seconds, so bear with us. I want to follow this. They'll have a bunch of capsules, so we'll keep up, and we'll go with it.
Some of them are sleeping, while meanwhile some of them are not being able to sleep because of the earthquake.
How has it been with the aftershocks in this area?
Almost deadly.
Earthquake in Nepal, Dispatch 1. Unfortunately, it is not made for radio. So what I will do is get this up on the Facebook page. And this is just what's going on in Nepal, and I want to keep up on it. I'll watch it myself later, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
While we were at the airport, there was another small tremor, so this is ongoing. We also heard that there are a lot of families nearby seeking refuge in a school, so that's where we're headed now.
No power, everything's black. I mean, I guess it's pretty bad there, you know. But I'll read some more on that. I'll watch this video, and we'll keep up on that because we're in the midst of it. You know what I mean? I'll be able to follow it from the start. And we know I was watching images of base camp before and after that slide that happened at base camp in Mount Everest, and I mean it's just total carnage. The whole base camp's wiped out under a few feet of snow, and my suggestion is just close the fucking mountain, close the region for a while, and don't let nobody up there for quite some time until we figure this fucking shit out. And in reality, I think all American people abroad at this time and what's going on need to come back to the United States for their own safety. There's too much shit going on in the world. Just watching the news last night and listen, there's a lot of people that don't. They'll just watch the mainstream media. Yeah. The mainstream media is under government control, people. Okay, they're told what they can and cannot report. It's a basic principle of fucking corporate corruption throughout the country. The United States is a giant corporation. Every corporation, that's involved in that whole fucking deal stands to gain. I mean, they start doing roundups.
Oh, no.
What was that? What happened? Oh, you unplugged your doohickey. That's why. You know what's weird, though? Got loud in my ear. As soon as you unplugged that. Yeah, as soon as you unplugged that, my headphones got louder.
Like
yeah. I might have to put a powered separator on that. But it's just there's so many things going on in the world now. I mean, like I said, I talked about it yesterday. I'm really afraid for World War III. It's really, really bothering me with what's going on in Baltimore, Maryland right now. And we've got soldiers on the ground. They're there. I mean, it's, what the fuck is this? Why won't this let me in? I should be able to watch CNN live. I wanted to bring up some of this. Anyway, with everything that's going on, I mean, we've got citizens in the streets fighting. They've got the military on the ground now. Well, the National Guard anyway. They didn't even do that in Ferguson. The National Guard was there, but they weren't. It didn't. I don't know, man. Shit's still going on in Ferguson. You don't see nothing about it on TV.
Yeah, no doubt.
You look on the internet and you follow the not so mainstream media. They're still reporting on it. They're still showing you everything that's going on out there. I mean, I wish we had the finances and the funds, to back us, because I would have a crew in Ferguson. I would have a crew in Baltimore. I'd go and buy a fucking armored truck so they can park right in the middle of the shit and go do what you want. I'll just shove a fucking rifle out one of the gun ports and say, "What?"
Who said yesterday they wish they lived in Baltimore?
I don't know.
Maybe I was at work.
Think about that, though. You take an armored truck and you turn it into a mobile studio. Who?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Yvonne. Yeah, Yvonne said. Not Yvonne. Yvonne.
Oh, Yvonne.
Yeah. Timmy used to do it all the time. I'd be like, dude, it's not Yvonne. It's Yvonne. Dude, get it straight. Anyway, yeah. So just think about that. That'd be pretty fucking wicked. Right in the middle of a riot, you take an armored truck and you convert it into like a mobile studio broadcast setup. And you roll right on into the fucking center of some riots and shit like that. That would be badass. You got fucking gun ports. Anybody comes up to the van and starts
it's me,
fucking,
bitches.
Yeah, just be like, Flink.
Yeah. I'm here. Check out my
right? You just stick the gun out the fucking... And it wouldn't be a real gun with me. I'd rather use pepper balls out of a paintball gun.
Nice. That's how you do it.
Hell yeah. You want to get a crowd to back the fuck off? You just pepper them, literally, with pepper balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of those pepper balls, you shoot it into a pod in Hernando County Jail, 1-2 pepper balls, the whole fucking place is all fucked up. They're all just like... Oh, yeah, it's horrible. Horrible.
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
No, it sucks, and I feel bad for people that got sprayed because I used to work the laundry and like the lobby and all of that. So I was up there. I just hung out and did what the fuck I wanted to do all the way up in booking. And if somebody came in late night and they got pepper sprayed, it fucking consumed the whole place. I mean, literally, I was so bad and having an asthma attack. Yeah. I made one of the guards that was a friend of mine open one of the outside access doors and let me walk out the fucking place. And I literally was outside the building access to go run to Spring Hill Drive and haul ass. I couldn't breathe. Couldn't breathe. I'm fucking, my eyeball swelled up. I'm wheezing, puking at the same time. I'm like, dude, open that fucking door now or call an ambulance. He's like, ching, 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 ching. Open the door and we walk out and I squat down and he's like, Lou, you're not going to book. I'm like, bro, I need to fucking get outside and get some fresh air right now. Open the door and I just, right by the dumpster, squat down. I'm like, bleh, 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 puke my guts out. And then finally, as I'm breathing the fresh air, I'm just like, I mean, literally, I had to stick my head in the dryer. I put the dryer on cold and fucking stuck my head in there because that was the only place where it was pumping in fresh air that didn't have pepper spray everywhere. It was horrible, man.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. And it was this little girl, this skinny fucking 80-pound... Oh, my God, the poor girl. I'm just like, shut up, don't say that. That was it. Kept on going, and then started banging on the door. They told her to stop. Open the little port.
Yikes. Yeah.
Scattered her ass. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad, but anyway.
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah, we're going to take a little commercial break, guys. This is Talk Shit Radio Network. We're having a great morning. It's hump day. It's happy hump day. Although Jim looks fucking like he is literally ready to fall back asleep. You really look like you're ready to go to sleep. You actually need to probably go lay down and take a fucking nap.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back after these messages. Stay with us.
Hey everyone, it's your Best Bud Sideshow, host of Blunt Talk Radio on the TSRN. When I want to go catch a drink or two in a fun and relaxed environment, I check out Skinny's in Hudson. Skinny's always is rotating the best selection of craft beers and IPAs. And a full liquor bar too, serving you up with a huge selection of your favorite adult flavored beverages. Hungry? I know I am, and Skinny's delivers the best food this side of the bay. Whether you're into the mood for oysters, wings, salads, burgers, or sandwiches, Skinny's has you covered. Huge portions, too. And as far as entertainment goes, Skinny's always has something going on. Live bands, DJs, karaoke, pulling darts, a full-size volleyball court complete with sand, and all your favorite sports on the flat screens. So next time you want to go out and catch somewhere unique and different, give Skinny's in Hudson a try. Skinny's Bar and Grill, 13228 US 19, Hudson, Florida, and tell them Sideshow sent you.
In these uncertain economic times, you've got to do whatever you can to save money. One of our biggest expenses can be our cars, especially when unexpected repair bills hit. Not anymore. If you own a vehicle with less than 130,000 miles, is less than 12 years old, has a warranty about to expire, or even no warranty at all, you could stop paying for car repairs. Roadside assistance, towing, and rental coverage are all included. Don't wait for the next repair. Make one free call right now to see if you qualify. If your vehicle is less than 12 years old, has less than 130,000 miles, even if it's out of warranty, paying for car repairs can become a thing of the past. Call us right now and get your car protected before your next repair bill hits. Get protection and no more repair bills. Call 877-229-7271. Again, 877-229-7271. That's 877-229-7271. 877-229-7271.
What's the difference between the Army and the Cub Scouts? Cub Scouts don't have heavy artillery.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich? Working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare? Having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom150.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom, the number 150.com. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom150.com.
If you're looking for a better way to clean the air in your home or office, you need the all-new Ozone Light. It's as simple as changing your light bulbs. The Ozone Light looks like a normal spiral type of light bulb. It screws in most standard light sockets, but it's not a normal light bulb. It's coated with titanium dioxide. It's completely safe, but this unique coating kills most airborne bacteria, mold spores, and neutralizes odors. Just one light cleans the air in an entire room and lasts 8 times longer than the normal light bulb. If you have smokers, if you have allergies, if you have pet odors, mold, or mildew, you need the Ozone Light. It will wipe them out, and you have our word. If you're not satisfied with the way the Ozone Light cleans the air in your home, simply return it for a full refund.
Call 1-800-380-4095, 1-800-380-4095, 1-800-380-4095, or visit airtimestore.com. That's airtimestore.com.
Talk Shit Radio is a Kennedy Studios Productions. The opinions stated by various contributors to Talk Shit Radio and its radio programs are not to be considered as or endorsed by Kennedy Studios Incorporated. Visitors are urged to use their own discretion to draw their own conclusions. All information, products, services, and use of this website is for entertainment purposes only and personal use only. Talk Shit Radio Network does not confirm nor deny the validity or accuracy of the information contained within the website or broadcast. Any services or products provided by Talk Shit Radio Network and its host contributors should be used solely for entertainment purposes only.
This is Joseph, and you're listening to us on Talk Shit Radio.
Star Galactic.
And the bad thing is, the frack was from the new Battlestar Galactica, not even the one when we were kids.
Yeah, that makes
I was
it
going to say,
worse.
I watched it on Netflix. Like,
Oh, so then you do know.
I do know about the frack. Yeah, he knows about the frack.
Yo, can you guys get any good frack?
That could be. Just slide on down to slide on down to Twig Street and get yourself a nice big chunk of frack.
We don't smoke frack around here, man.
You don't have it delivered?
He's seen it done on the radio, right?
Frack, sorry, frack.
Fracking son of a basket. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Brooksville Bob, and you're listening to Talk Shit Radio, and we're going to teach you a lot of cool stuff. Tune in and see.
Welcome back to Talk Shit Radio Network, everyone. How the fuck are you on this happy fucking hump day? That's all I gotta say.
Wow, you don't sound very happy.
No, I am. It's just I'm in a perfect mood. It's just one of those mornings. I'm you know, I've already taken a half a Xanny. Calm me down, keep me cool, calm, collected for the day. I got a lot of shit that I got to get done. There's going to be a lot of stress, so I figured I would prepare myself.
There we are.
Yes. So, yeah, I didn't want to be all freaked out and make Mama nuts, because when I'm nuts, Mama gets nuts, and I don't want to make Mama nuts. Yeah. Did not have the cameras on today, folks. I do apologize. Like I said before, I neglected to shut the camera off last night because we're down from 2 power cords to 1. I don't know what happened to the other one. It just took a shit on me. One day it works, next day it don't. I don't understand some of this shit that I've got. Me and Rick Kirkman he used to work on Dateline or Nightline or something like that. We were talking about it when we were in Oklahoma in the studio working on that Joe Exotic TV show. And we were talking about it, the ghost in the machine. There's always a ghost in the machine, no matter how you have your fucking system set up. You shut it off one day, turn it back on the next day, and there's always something that's fucked up. Always.
Talking about this shit again?
Yes. The ghost in the machine, bro. Yes.
Talked about companies.
Did we?
Yeah.
Fucking sucks, dude.
It fucking sucks, dude. I don't even remember talking about it.
Neither do I.
Terrible. I am
Neither
so
do I.
shocked.
That's so bad.
We're so shocked.
What do you think of that shot of that camera right there, Jim?
I could see me, so I like it.
Well, I mean, lean in like you'd be talking and kind of look over your shoulder if you could. No, I mean, not that. No, it's not live, but
no.
I mean, do you think that's a bad shot, or should I move it back a little? Or
Like, babe.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you should lean it back
I
because when
think I
he
should.
leans forward, you can't
The only
see
thing
it.
I fucking hate about it is
Well, this
because
is where I'd be talking.
Yeah, the other camera I had took a shit. So we're using a dash cam from a car, so it shows the little video thing, the HD, the time, the fucking battery thing down the bottom, and the memory card. So it shows all of that, and all the viewers see that. It's just a piece of shit dash cam camera that belongs in my car that fucking Brokeback Timmy broke.
Brokeback Timmy broke it?
He broke it. He did. He's a fucking idiot.
Fucking
He has
broke it.
broken so many fucking things that I found after the fact that he's gone, that he's touched afterwards. No cameras up and running, baby. I mean, they're up and running, but you
She
got
was
to
in
the
the
shower.
shower
And everything. That's where you've been, babe. We're all like, where the fuck is Silent Mesh, man? She's not here. And
sometimes guys get
showing up at 9 o'clock, like, right? Oh, I don't have
Like
to.
she owns the place and
Right.
shed now.
Enough said, right? And you know what? Wait a minute. Hey, guess what?
She does own
She
the
does own the
place.
fucking place. No, the reason I'm asking about the whole camera setup and you guys see what, baby doll? Yeah. The reason I'm asking about the whole camera setup and all of that is because
Damn, dude.
And it starts. You walked in at 9:06. It just changed
Like a boss.
9:07,
No,
like the boss. And now you're just going to start smacking fucking microphones around.
She didn't like the way the show was going.
Enough said, dude. She just put a stop to that bullshit. You like that, babe? How's that look? Once I get the camera up and running again, you'll see it even better. The only thing is your mic cuts off the T. Period.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just the way it sits. I haven't tried it down, actually. You can see it's fucking
Yeah,
unplugged.
shit.
Oh, you know
Shit.
why? That's why her microphone is not working. That would be mic 2. I got to step off mic real quick.
Okay, we're going to go ahead. I'm all by myself on the microphone. So, in other news, like, I had clicked on this story.
I talk all the time.
Oh, there he is. Like, yeah, so I clicked on this thing. It says that 2 17-year-olds in Crystal River apparently beat up this old guy and then killed him, left him in the bathtub.
How old are they?
17, both of them.
No, yeah. That's,
Yeah. Mhm. Yep, they've been charged with first-degree murder, armed robbery, and grand theft because apparently they did some like side jobs for this guy. Knew he had money in the house, went back,
So beat him. and
beat him
took his
up.
Money. How much
took
money
his
did he
money? It doesn't say, but apparently they were like
Better than
bragging
a
about it to
couple
their friends.
How's that work, babe?
How's that work?
You can turn that to you.
Yeah.
You can turn it. Yeah.
That's pretty shitty. See, you
There
can't
you
tell
go.
nobody. You get caught.
Idiots.
Yeah, the teenagers bragged about what they had done according to
I
the
heard
sheriff's
you
office.
off microphone. I heard you talking about it. What fucking jackasses. So what they do? They went and bragged to their friends about it?
They beat him up.
Well, yeah, and then they bragged to their friends. Like, yeah, we beat this old man, took his fucking money,
They had possibly
killed him.
planned the crime in months in advance.
That's ridiculous.
It is. That
It's
poor
so
guy, you know, like...
He's trying to help
And
him
he,
get out.
yeah, he was trying to help him out. Like, here, I
Give
can
him
throw you
lawn-
some work. You
Do
know,
some
like,
lawn work.
Uh-huh. And then, bam, they
Well,
killed
they
him.
should definitely
They beat him severely.
slam them.
Yeah.
Slam them through the system.
No, I think they should be treated as adults.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
slam them
about
through the
that.
system. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I agree
Oh,
with you.
they will be. They're old enough to fucking kill somebody at 17.
Yeah,
like,
slam them through the system.
hmm
So I was telling everybody about the engineer that we're going to have in here and kind of something we were working with them with just to bring you up to speed to what we were talking about. Pretty much told everybody I don't believe in God. Not that I don't believe in God. You know me, baby. I don't know what I believe when it comes to that, but I do believe scientifically makes more sense to me. Told them about how I'm skeptical. Not that I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm skeptical. And then I told him the story about what happened to me in New York. And I wish to God we can get Mike Rucker in here because he would confirm it. Because he truly seen that I was spooked. I got back in the truck and I was fucking spooked. So, yeah, just to bring up the speed what we're talking about. What are you laughing at over there?
Some shit goes through my head, and sometimes I laugh.
he does it all the fucking time.
Actually, this time we were talking, all I could picture is fucking Sal from fucking Practical Jokers going, "Oh, this shit again."
Yeah, 'cause he's scared.
Oh, this shit again.
Yeah, why? He's scared of shit like that?
No.
I will never forgive you. I fucking
Oh,
love that
right.
show so much. He's
I
like,
just they do. They make him get into a conversation, and they're like, "Okay, now say it again." He's like, "Oh, this shit again." People looking at him.
If you, they're supposed to be coming to Tampa, like
Yeah, we're
either
going.
this year
We're
or
going.
next
We're
year.
going to
I would
set up
love to
tents.
go.
Talk Shit Radio is going to be fucking banging, and they're going to see it right when they fucking walk out, and they're going to come walking over. We're going to hold it up.
they went to the casinos in Connecticut a couple weeks before we were there. I was like, damn.
Really?
And then
That would have been
they
badass.
also are out there live. Like they did a show where they can't, they don't have to be restricted, and it was hilarious. That's a story I was telling you about where the guy came in with a slice of pizza and put it down on the floor by the urinal, and Sal was like, yeah.
Yo, how about when they do the food court shit? That's the
Steal
funniest.
food from people's plates.
Oh, yeah.
Or dip your French fry in
Finger.
somebody
How about the
else's.
finger when he had to put his finger in somebody's shit?
Yeah, all that shit's crazy. Oh, that's the best, dude, when he fucking noses him.
No, the
He's
one
like-
with the straws was the best.
Oh,
I had that
when he
that dude just started laughing, picked up the cup, and was like, "Oh, buddy, you win."
Anybody that
You
doesn't
win.
talk about that show and then somebody else goes, I love that fucking show. Like, come on. Like, everyone that I know is like, oh, I fucking love that show. Or at least they've heard of it, seen it. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck do they still get people? You know,
Yeah.
like...
I know. Well, I guarantee probably 90% of the people that see them probably realize it's them,
And they're like,
just
"Let me go with it."
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just going to go with it.
I'm gonna be
I'm
on TV,
trying to
like-
fucking adjust my microphone. You see me
I see
wrestling
that,
with this.
like-
So it's comfortable and it's got me good, and it just I don't have to tilt my head. It's just naturally right there.
Because we always talk like this, we lean our heads.
Yeah,
forward
like-
all the time. Just want to look at the ceiling a little bit. There we are.
Short bus.
Little Andy.
What'd you say?
I did ride the short bus.
With my helmet and mouthpiece.
You know it's not properly politically correct.
It's not properly correct.
It's not
No.
politically correct to make fun of retards, bro.
If you're a little retarded yourself, you
made fun of me.
I'm making fun of myself.
I'm making fun of myself. He says.
I rode the short bus.
I got part retarded.
Not only did I ride the short bus,
I
they
got
used
a part
to
of
strap
a
me
retard
down,
in me.
too.
What the hell is that?
That's bad.
That's
I did
bad.
bad things to my short bus.
He said, I got part of a retard in me. That's bad.
What part?
I should have actually said you have part of a retard in you.
That's bad, too.
Yeah, but that's funnier. At least to me it is.
Let's everybody get a little chuckle in. Ready? It's my turn. It's Michelle's turn.
If I had the other microphone plugged into the other board, I would put it down by my knee so you can hear me slapping my knee. Such a knee slapper. You're a funny guy. I was telling everybody before about Brooksville Bob having him in here last night, babe. Was that not quite the most interesting night we've had? Brooksville Bob being here trying to record his show?
Yep, it was hilarious.
Hysterical.
Hilarious.
There you go, baby. Hilarious. All right, so you guys looking at Bay News 9? You see what Nick Walinda's going to do?
He already did it.
He did it already?
Yeah. He did it like...
Nick Walinda set to walk on moving 400-foot Orlando.
You better refresh the page, because as soon as I got out of the shower... Yeah, 8 a.m. It's 9.
Motherfucker.
He made it.
Fuck, were you on that one?
He made it.
He did.
It was wet. His mommy made him shoes, non-slippery shoes.
You know what? You know what would have been really fucking cool?
If he fell.
Well,
If he fell.
no, I thought he was going down like his fucking grandfather in Chicago. I'm like, yo, he's gonna end up like his
Chicago was
grandfather.
bad. But it wasn't as bad as...
they call it the Windy City for a reason.
Bro, I
They
want to
should
go
be
get
fucking
one of them.
tightrope
I want to
walking.
go get one of them pellet guns that are like 1,800 feet per second.
And you want to shoot this guy? That's
I want
not
to
nice.
shoot him when he's up there, right in the fucking nuts.
That's kind of, you know...
He's got to
he's gonna
drop.
fall on his own.
He's got to
It's funny.
drop
If
the
you
balance.
shoot him in the nuts, that's not
no,
right.
just imagine a video, bro, of him standing there holding his balance bar, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden he
but
drops it and
your
holds
nuts
his
are hurt
nuts.
just before you
see
die.
his
That's
face.
not the way I want to go. Like, oh, my nuts,
Yep.
my nuts splat.
And then he falls on the rope and bang on his nuts. Yeah, but he wears a fucking safety harness now. He ain't
We're
falling.
pissing your fucking Wheaties.
No, I just think it would be funny because I got sick sense of humor.
You can't wear a safety harness on the Ferris wheel. There's nothing to attach
No,
it
I
to.
know. Unless you put a crane
He couldn't
on it
even
or
use
something.
a stick.
Yeah, no.
You know, one of them balance
Yeah,
sticks. He
because of the
wasn't
way
even
the
allowed.
doohickey is, yeah.
Because he had to climb underneath
Yeah.
and above. It was
Do we have video on it? I'd like to put that up on the Facebook.
Bay News 9 did.
They did?
Yeah. They have the whole video.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Just come in here
It's
and
a good thing she does own the place, huh?
ripping shit apart.
I was finding shit.
Yeah, shit, bitch.
That's all I can do. Fucking mama fucking Warbucks over here.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah,
But
that's,
we can play along.
Yeah, just play along. It sounds good. All right, so the story's up, the page is up, the video's there. Go check it out. Talk Shit Radio Network, Talk Shit Radio, or Talk Shit TV show on Facebook. What else we got? Let's see what else is going on. Weather-wise, are we out of the fucking bullshit yet, or is it still going to be nasty?
They said maybe some storms.
Later. It's in Miami right now.
It's that time of year to where, well, the radar is pretty clear right now, I got to tell you. Radar is extremely clear. I bet you by 2, 3 o'clock it kicks up again, so, yeah. What else is new, guys? Mama, you just came in, so.
Tell Dan Marino to give me a call.
Dan Marino? What?
The football player?
No,
Ex-football
Yeah,
player?
that's my nickname. Yeah, we were hanging out with a buddy of ours, and he couldn't get my name right no matter what. He was so drunk. And that was 23 years ago, 22 years ago. And we just went with it. He started calling me Dan Marino. He said I look like Dan Marino, and he's been calling me Dan Marino for years. It's her ex-boyfriend, and we've been friends ever since we met. I mean, he's really fucking, he's hilarious. He's a really cool dude. And when we hang out and we get drunk together, and the Dan Marino and all of that shit starts happening, then it's really funny.
So he put, I am watching Talk Shit Radio right now. Or this was, I guess. I don't know when. But watching Talk Shit Radio, tell Lou, a.k.a. Dan, to give me a call at blank. I'm coming. I would love to come on the show if he's still cool with it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that little kid. He's like,
Man, that kid.
He's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it was not ridiculous. There's this little boy. He's got like a snot
So
snail
much
hanging down to his
snot.
chin. He's the cutest little kid ever. He's like, Mommy, got boogers. And it's just like drooling down his face.
yeah, it was
Like,
pretty
yeah,
gross.
you better call me on
You
that
don't
one.
make mommy throw up.
Yeah.
Mama don't do boogers gracefully.
Oh man, I knew this girl, Crystal. I totally honked a loogie one day before school. We were like chilling at the bus stop, and it was like snow, so it was like you could really see my loogie, you know, like she was like, and just like totally came back, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like,
No, see, I'm kind of alright.
She's gonna
he was
punch
like,
you in the
okay,
face
my
today.
dad. Like,
Yes!
he was like, what
I'm
did you
not
do? And then, like, she's out there puking. He's like, what did you do? I'm like, I spit. Like, I didn't know I wasn't allowed, you know? Like, he's like, oh, now she's going to miss school. I'm like, you know? I'm like, let me do it
I think
again.
that's
Like,
fucking funny. I gotta be honest.
standing there
with you.
sucking spit up and shit. Like, her and her sister were that way. Like, you couldn't
That's
say booger,
funny.
snot. Like, they just start immediately, and I'm like, snots. You know? Like,
Oh,
I
God.
thought it was
I
a
would
booger,
have
but
them
it's
fucking
not.
projectile
Like,
vomiting.
I can
Yeah.
take it for normally a pretty
Yeah.
decent amount of time, but
It's the
then when
visuals. The
you know,
visuals.
yeah.
The visuals. So yeah. But I mean, I can. If anybody like that, I'll get you puking.
Yeah, no.
I got
Like, oh, this is
post-nasal
fun.
drip.
Like,
I got post-nasal drip. I got some shit to show you. Let me tell you what.
Let me tell you what, I've already seen it, so let's.
Yeah, enough said. All
She's
the
like,
time.
no,
It's
no.
ready to go. All right. Florida House adjourns 3 days early.
Which is ridiculous. Okay, so I am very aggravated because they shouldn't have adjourned 3 days early. Number one, they need to work with the Senate. Number two, medical marijuana is on that list that they're adjourning until they come back from their little vacation, which is
Again, our money,
ridiculous.
right.
So today's the first day we're fighting for 2016 medical marijuana. Everybody listening, I need you to fight. Listen to Morgan and Morgan. He's reported it. He's up there. He's fighting. He put his own personal money in there. There are sick children. There are sick adults out there.
Why is
This
everybody
a
still?
plant.
Yeah, why is everybody still with the people that have come forward and talked about legalization and the benefits and everything? This is not about fucking potheads and being fucking. You know, I just don't understand why people just won't fucking wake up and realize that this has got to be done. You know, you just said it, baby. Perfect example. Someone of such stature, is that the right word for John Morgan to say? He's got such a stature in the society.
Yeah, you can use that.
For him to stand up and put how much money of his own to fight for
3.5 million.
3.5 million of his own money, personal, out of his pocket, not Morgan and Morgan.
No,
he didn't take the money from the law firm. That's one thing that people need to understand. If you watch some of his interviews, he'll plainly tell you. Let me tell you something, people. This was not money out of my law firm.
And I'll tell
my
you
law
why.
firm is owned by me and my brothers and a few other people. Right? He said this was my personal money. I wrote a check out of my bank account. Yes, I have that kind of money. Yes, I've been in business a long time.
Reason being, his father,
yeah.
and his brother. His brother is
I thought it was his dad mostly.
his dad and his brother.
I didn't know about the brother.
His brother is quadriplegic and could not eat that way. His father had
Jim.
esophageal cancer. And everything, they tried everything, you know, the chemo, the radiation, so on. And one day, a doctor from California said, hey, have your father try this. And his father tried it. They illegally went and got it. I mean, they admit to it. They went and got it. And the father tried it. And for many, many months, they had dinner together at the table. And it was a family. And the brother could sit there, and the father could sit there, and they could actually eat. Because that's what had helped them. Because esophageal cancer, you can't eat. My stepfather had it, and you have to be fed through a feeding tube. And he was able to enjoy food for the last couple months of his life. And with that being said, today, Willie Nelson is 82 years old. Happy birthday.
80 what? 82. Here's an example of a man who's smoked marijuana his whole life, but lived a real life, and he don't take it easy on himself.
Does he look rough?
He don't look fucking bad. He's healthy as a motherfucker. Let's see. Who
Look
else?
at Tommy Chung.
Thank you very much. Who else we got?
Another 80-some-year-old.
Betty White, am I correct?
With the stars. She's
not admitted.
She doesn't. She's not an activist.
She's not. Okay, I thought Betty White was. We have a bunch of people that are in their 80s and plus that look phenomenal. Okay, we have Hayden Falk, who's 78 years old. Couldn't tell it by looking at him.
We smoked with an 82-year-old guy once, and he was like,
You will
I was
again.
Like, what are you doing? He was like, oh, man, I'm going out dancing. The motherfucker had his hair
You
all
will
gel
again.
back.
We're
and, like,
actually,
fucking dance shoes
you know
on,
what we
like,
should do? We should do a live broadcast
Oh
from Hayden's house. I'm sure he'd be all for that.
Hayden wants to come here. And
I'm talking an interview. Sit him down in front of a camera, me and him, bang. Let's talk serious cannabis business here, Hayden.
Bang.
Either way, he'll come in.
I'd love to do it right from his freaking back porch with the cameras overlooking his pool and the golf course. I mean, it would be a great shot.
I am friends with John Morgan on Facebook, and this is what he put. Thank you to Florida Senate, who was a go. Sorry, the Florida House of Representatives said no to compassion. See you in 2016. Compassion happens in a presidential year. You had your chance. Now, people need to believe. So, next year, that's another reason why we only got 58%, because a lot of the voters didn't go out there. They don't want to vote. They want to vote. Big deal. Medical marijuana. There's like 4 things. Big deal. 1 penny.
But it'll
and
be
it was
on the
gonna
ballot,
be,
right, for the presidential election, and chances
it's
are
gonna
is
be
what
the
they're saying they'll what they're saying is they'll have a higher voter turn. Thank you. So the chances are better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But this Brendan Anderson, we got to keep him in Las Vegas because there's no such thing.
Yeah. Well, you follow it a lot, babe. Let me ask you what your opinion is of the vote and the election this year, because you're on top of it a lot more than I do, or a lot more than I am, and you belong to a lot more groups. I'm actually backing out of some of the groups that I belong to because it's a little more overwhelming for me on my Facebook to keep up with the show and all of that. So I'm trying to limit some of the posts that I see. You're a lot more active on some of it. What do you see? Your prediction, and it's an opinion. It's like an asshole. Everybody's got one, so it doesn't matter. But your opinion, 2016. What do you think?
It'll pass, but because it failed last year, the wording's going to be completely different.
The way they write the actual bill, or however
and it's going to be important to see what happens this year. Right now, this year, there's 18 cases of a defense of medical.
Okay.
One, the very first one, Michael Minardi got, and one that was last month in Brevard County. It all depends on each individual county. It'll make a big difference. Now, Grady Judd, which is sheriff down in a big sheriff, Polk County.
I think it's one of the 3 biggest counties in Florida.
Very, he voices his opinion. But if it passes, and the people say it passes, he will follow the requirements of necessary.
I remember you telling me he said that in an interview.
Say that. No. Hernando County, here in Hernando County, the people voted yes. The sheriff is opposed to it. So,
too bad.
They're going to have to follow whatever laws is going to be.
Whatever laws, I guess, at that point. Now, anybody correct me if I'm wrong. I guess at that point, whatever state laws get set, every sheriff's department has to follow, and if they don't, they can be held liable. Yeah, I'm sure they'll still come in and try and do stupid shit, but after the first $5 or $10 million fucking... No, who the fuck trusts... Yeah, exactly. I mean, how many people do you know here in Hernando County that trust the Hernando County Sheriff's Department? Not too many. The room got real silent real fast. So there's your answer, and I won't even say any more about that.
You know, but this is how I believe, because I know some of the sheriffs, and I graduated high school with them. And
so do I.
I remember them as people. As people. You know, we're all people. And if you're going to take your job and act better than me, well, then
I think you might have just answered my question.
You're not any different.
Getting all pissy too, I saw.
Well, I was going to ask her, with that said right there, we have ran into some of our quote unquote friends that are now sheriffs.
That was very good.
You saw that, right? My mic just kind of like...
Because you were talking shit about me.
I got limp dick mic here.
Okay, here in this county, this is a prime example, okay? 23 years ago, Louis had a traffic problem.
But hold on, just wait. Let me finish my question here. And now you made me forget it.
My question.
All right, now, being that we've run into a few of them that were friends and normal people, and I used the hyphen, it's
quotes.
Right, yeah, whatever, quotes, the hyphens, you know what I fucking meant. Fucking Miss Grammar over here. I gotta forget that she is grammar queen, which actually I love because I got somebody who I'll actually learn how to do proper grammar from. What do you think of our involvement with some of them and our interactions? Now, not all of them, and I am targeting the ones that were fucking douchebags. That was me. That was me slamming my rig. Jim leaned back.
Too, like, that was me.
Because Jim,
I felt the heat. I felt it.
You felt the heat. I was close.
I could feel it. It's hot in here, man. It's hot.
You sure wasn't the coffee?
What do you think? Seriously.
Seriously, I think that this United States has changed so much that it's not even. I don't even want to live here. Like my grandparents came to this country with nothing, and to make a better life.
We just talked
and like
about this
now,
the other day.
I want to leave here to make a better life.
And she don't mean Florida.
And I don't get it. I don't understand. Like
we mean the country.
Yeah, everywhere you go. You know, I really honestly believe United has been taken out of the United States of America. I mean, that's how strong I feel. How you can go into one state and treat a kid that has cancer and can give the child cannabis oil, not it, but the child cannabis oil twice a day, and the cancer slowly go away. And then you got another kid here in Florida who has the same cancer. You can't give it cannabis oil, and you go ahead and put the radiation and chemo, and the kid doesn't make it. Because I'm not a big fan of radiation and chemo either, but I don't understand that. You know, people tell me, why do you take all these pills? Just stop. Just stop.
You can't
like
just
that.
stop, yeah.
Okay, so
You get
I get
sick and
so
die, won't
pissed,
you?
so pissed. And some of these people telling me, just stop. So I decided one day to stop. My body went through withdrawals. And withdrawals that I have never, ever, ever seen in my life.
Bad.
Okay? I ended up in the hospital 2 days later.
Wow.
Bad.
So, the flip side. Okay, so consume cannabis, do juices, smoke, vape, brownies, and lower your pill intake. Every day take, less and less, and wean yourself off and convert to cannabis, either oil or whatever, any forms of it, and risk the chance of going to jail for the rest of my life and losing my kid.
Yep. Dying, continuing getting worse, sick, because that's all they're doing. They just make it worse.
If the cops are listening, I will do whatever I need to do to live.
That is correct. And I will
that's
do whatever
all
I got to
about
do to protect my family. So keep that in mind.
Okay, so now how do you feel about this? And, that's another thing, too. Gay marriage. Okay, Florida passed gay marriage. Him and I lived together for 23 years, have 2 kids together, have cars, houses, everything, all these things together.
You can Google me and associate it with her.
Him and I are actually living a crime. They could come and arrest us, and we have a $500 fine each because we are sexually active in the same home, in the same bedroom.
And that falls again under the category. I will protect my... They're not going to put her in handcuffs again because the last time they did it, they hurt her. The only way that's going to happen, all right, is if I'm not here or they can't get... or they've got me in handcuffs before her. Because if they come and try and arrest her or me and they get her before me, somebody's going to get so badly hurt because I'm going to let myself black out. I'm going to let it happen. They're not going to hurt you.
They don't need to know what's going to happen.
They need to know.
I'm talking about gay people. In Michigan, EMT refused treatment to gay people. They're allowed to.
I'm confused.
We were changing the subject.
Yeah.
Change the subject.
She don't want me going on a rant.
What do you think about that, Laura?
And so they have the right to do that?
Yes.
Because they're gay.
Say it again, baby. I didn't
Over
hear
the weekend, Republicans in Michigan State House passed a license to discriminate bill that would allow you, EMT, the right to refuse service to a gay or lesbian person.
I had to take my headphones
like-
off and rub my ears to make sure I heard what you said.
Yeah,
right.
it is true. This is a true story. This ain't the Huffington Post. This is. Now you know what's on my mind.
Yeah, well, on that note. Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, for real. I thought that's like one of the first rules of like when
It's
you get into the
disgusting.
medical is like no.
Cannot.
They take that vow like to
I need a civil rights lawyer. I got to talk to a civil rights lawyer.
feel like
Cannot
that
not be.
like-
but can't somebody take that to like what is the high court
Discrimination,
where
like, the Supreme Court, like
yeah, the Supreme Court, and they're not judges, they're justices,
Okay, well,
right?
this is the state house, so I don't know who's above the state house. I'm not like
Supreme
whatever.
Court, right?
yeah, I'm pretty sure
They can overrule anything that the
I
anybody
feel like they
says,
take a
can't
vow
they?
to help everyone when you're in the. I thought, or maybe EMTs.
That's why
don't
I've
do that,
already
like-
got a letter to petition the Supreme Court.
Oh my God! I'm gonna puke.
Oh, don't do that. That's not
Okay, my best friend. I don't know if you guys know this or not. In the whole wide world, she had one sexual partner. He gave her HIV. Okay, one sexual partner. So I say it again. Only takes one time, and you can get HIV. So think about who you screw before you screw them. Unfortunately, she passed years later over to an overdose at the hospital. They overdosed her. Now, here in Michigan, a pharmacist has a right to refuse to refill HIV medication because God decreed gays and lesbians should be put to death.
Michigan
Wow.
is a fucked up
Fucked up,
state,
huh?
and everybody
What the
who is
hell,
from
man?
Michigan is probably just as fucking fucked up in the head.
And the bill, when they pass the
They're
bill,
from
you know, like
Michigan,
they
eh?
vote, it's
My girlfriend is from Michigan, and I love it.
$59.50.
No, not at all.
What is wrong with them motherfuckers up there?
Oh my God, this makes me sick.
Oh my God.
$59.50.
Yo,
We're
I
not
heard
talking
of-
like, you know, like whatever.
I heard of states governing themselves and making on. I mean, that's that's so far going back to that is going to kind of work. But stupid shit like this, that's going to cause your asses to have a bunch of gays running around with fucking sticks and stones throwing them at your ass.
No doubt.
Fucking
Damn.
politicians going to be out there having coffee, and a bunch of gay rights people are going to come and you heard of gay bashing? Yeah, there's going to be some gay bashing. It's going to be the gays bashing these motherfuckers.
I mean, I have nothing against gays.
I wouldn't
And
fuck
me
with some of these gay
personally,
guys and gay people
I have
out
a
there.
lot of gay and lesbian friends.
I'm just saying, you don't. Some of them you don't want. Some of them aren't that stereotypic. The little fairies. No, there's dudes out there. We know a gay man that will slap your fucking head clean off your shoulders. Pow! His hand is so massive. All right. Am I wrong? I'm not going to mention his name, but his hand is so massive. He's a big motherfucker, man. And he's a dude. He's a guy. He may be gay, but don't mistake him for being feminine. You know what I'm saying? He will whoop your ass.
Michigan is so messed up that a Catholic high school can refuse to hire a Muslim janitor. A DMV clerk can deny a new driver's license for someone who is divorced.
Yeah, we need to put that on our mutual friend from Oklahoma's website or page and be like, yo, what the hell's going on out there? What's wrong with you people?
They tried this in Arizona, and the governor vetoed it. Well, good
So if
for
you're
her.
divorced, you can't get
And the driver's license?
Holy shit.
What does that have to do with anything? Like
a license to discriminate. This brings me back to when I worked for Denny's. And
wow.
Back in the 90s, there was a lot of cross-dressers here in Hernando and Pasco. A lot.
Babe, don't even. I will.
the
A lot.
he-she's. There used to be a he-she at Taco Bell.
So, and when I worked at the Spring Hill one, no, I won't go there, all right? When I worked at the Spring Hill one, a lot of the cross-dressers used to come in. What ended up happening is one of a man who was dressed as a woman went into the woman's bathroom because he's dressed as a woman, so he considers himself a woman. Biker dude's wife went in also to the woman's. The biker guy, I'll just say, was standing there waiting for his wife to come out of the bathroom as this man dressed as a woman came out. Big fight broke out. My employer told me that I had to check if it was a male or a female before they went to the bathroom. Well, what the hell? Do I do this to see if there's something there? Squeeze? Oh, yeah, balls to the left, to the right.
Yeah, no,
And I said to my employer,
first time I
first
heard
of all,
that-
my employer is no longer in business. He's screwed a lot of people for millions of dollars. I mean, they put locks on the Denny's doors. Okay, so he's no longer in business, so I could talk as much shit as I want about this person. But literally told me that I had to choose. Now, that's when you could smoke in the restaurant. Honestly, I didn't give a shit, dude. You come in there, you pay for your food, and you leave. I don't care if you're a guy, I don't care if you're a girl. Do not fight in my restaurant. Do not do sexual acts in my restaurant. Eat and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
And I was cool with everybody because we had, the cops would sit all in the non-smoking section. And we had 5 strip clubs right up the road. And they would all
What did you call it? The Freak Show. It was called the Freak Show, she called it. Yeah. It was bad. I went up there a few times. She's like, Lou, you gotta come up here and see this. And I'm like, all right. It was better than going to a titty bar.
Nice.
It was free, first of all. I'm a Jew, cheap fuck. So if I want to see some shit, you go hang out at Denny's at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, Bubba, do you guys know who Bubba the Love
When he had,
when he had the bar, the club up here in Spring Hill?
Planet Bubba he had. That's what the name was. Forest Oak shut that motherfucker down. They're
Yeah,
like,
because they would too loud. It was too loud for the old people. And then he put Soundgarden in there. Well, he came in a lot. And him and Cowhead, which he really does look like a cowhead. I didn't know
he's
that
got that
until we
big
went and saw him at Sliders or whatever. We went to the comedy show. We won
We've
tickets,
seen him,
and he was there.
he was in the audience, wasn't he?
Yeah. So
What was Clay? Wasn't it the day me and
no,
Clay
it's just
were
me,
heckling
yeah.
him? Oh, okay.
It's just me. But yeah. Oh, they would. If you could lick a pork chop after it was cooked, they give you $50. One time I go deliver to the table and I'm like, where's the girlfriend? Because I, have eyes everywhere in the restaurant. I've been in restaurants 20 years, so I'm always searching everywhere. She's under the table. So I take the coffee pot, which were plastic at the time, and I put it on the table. I'm like, get the fuck out of there! And she'd come out, and I'm like, you're gonna go brush your teeth before breakfast, dude.
This is Denny's, dude. You know what I mean? This was fucking Denny's. Get the fuck out from underneath the table. If I was there, I would have took the coffee and threw him at him. I don't work for Denny's. You know what I'm saying?
This one girl, she was so mad at her boyfriend. She comes up, and the windows are all open, and he's got his motorcycle right there, so you can watch it. Beautiful crotch rocket. She comes, and she's wearing a short skirt.
I remember this
Takes
story.
off her little panties, throws them out my window. Poof! I'm like, dude, that's gross. Pick up your panties, right? Gets on the bike. She's rubbing all up on the bike. He's got another chick with him. So he gets so pissed off. He goes into the bathroom and punches my mirror. Poof, it shatters. Now here I am. I'm this tiny little thing. Okay, maybe I weigh 120 pounds. He's like 6 foot, big bouncer dude from the bar. I'm like, yo, bro, you broke my mirror in the bathroom. Oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake,
It was a mistake.
I'm like, give me your name.
He did pay for it, if I remember correctly.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
I said, give me your name. You know what this asshole gives me, some football player's name, and I go to write it down. Like Dan Marino, I don't know any football players, but he gave me, Joe Montana, isn't that a football player? So I'm writing it down. I'm writing the phone number. I'm looking at him, not thinking because I'm shaking right now because there's glass everywhere. And he leaves, and I'm looking at the thing, and I'm like, call the cops, fill out a report here. I threw that paper away because I am not about to tell him that I took Joe Montana's phone number.
Punch the fucking mirror at Denny's in Spring Hill. You'll see the headlines and Joe going, this woman's out of her fucking mind.
I was laughing so.
Picture of
where the
Michelle
fuck is
standing there in
Spring Hill,
Wendy's or Denny's like this, and Joe Montana on the other side going like this. Yeah, no, that's the last thing.
Where the fuck is Spring Hill, Florida?
Spring Hill, where? What?
Yeah,
Fuck,
Are you
I've been
kidding me?
there in my life. Meanwhile, the day it happened, he's in fucking
Get her done. Who says get her done?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Okay.
Get her
the
done.
dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay, he was one of his shows. He goes to that dinosaur.
Nice.
The wrestlers on the actual real wrestlers, they used to come to my 52 Denny's all the time.
I used to see him in Disney World all the time, remember?
All the time. And you saw Michael Jackson one day.
Yeah, well, I mean, I seen him from afar after the park was closed. He was walking around doing his thing, and as I was walking from my restaurant location, we were walking, straight to wardrobe, because they call it a wardrobe, not your uniform. It's not a uniform. You get into costume.
Right.
So as we're walking, you can look and we've seen all of his bodyguards, and I seen him walking, and I was like, yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah. I never liked him. Even when he was a kid, I never liked the Jacksons.
You don't like Michael Jackson?
I mean, some of his songs are good, but I don't like him.
When I was a little kid with a Michael Jackson belt.
Mama's
ruined you forever. Ruined me forever. He had a belt buckle of his face, and I will never forget that.
You didn't end up with belt buckle Michael Jackson marks on your hiney, did you?
No doubt. I was just going to say it was the face of MJ.
No wonder you don't like him. Enough said.
Like, here, let me show you. I still have it. Like, no.
Right.
I was branded with MJ's face. Like,
MJ, it's funny when you say that, because all I think about is MJ and BJ from the morning show.
Oh, man, yeah, long time.
MJ and BJ.
Yeah, that used to be. MJ was.
I remember MJ, but I don't remember BJ.
Yeah, it was MJ and BJ. Yeah, they had a big fight.
Blowjob.
Because MJ's an asshole and he can't get along with anybody. Normal traffic on the roads this morning over there on Ashley Drive and I-4 heading west. You got Malfunction Junction, which we all know is fucked up.
They're shutting down 275, weren't they?
You said something to me about that. I don't see anything, so I'll have to check into that more. And then you have on the 275 North Courtney Campbell Causeway, or the what is that? What bridge is this?
Yeah. I don't know if that's that bridge.
It's a 275 North. The Courtney Campbell is the other fucking one. Yeah, it is the Courtney Campbell. The Gandhi is the one south. Once you get in there towards where it merges into Veterans Expressway, you got your normal slowdown there. Other than that, man, fucking roads are clear. I'm really surprised for.
It is 9:45.
It is 9:45. You're absolutely right. If I would have done traffic about 2.5 hours ago, it might have been different. So for those of you listening and going, why is he doing traffic at 9:45? Just don't pay no attention to me, because I'm fucking confused, all right? And with that said, we'll probably just go to a commercial break now. What do you think, guys?
Commercial's good. A little advertising.
You snickering floppy-eared hound. When courage is needed, you're never around. Those medals you wear on your moth-eaten chest should be there for bungling at which you are best. So stop the pigeon, 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 stop the pigeon. Ow! Nab him, jab him, tab him, grab him, stop that pigeon now! You, silly, stop sneaking. It's not worth a chance. For you'll be returned by the seat of your pants. And Clunk, you invent me a thingamabob that catches that pigeon, or I lose my job. So, stop the pigeon, 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 stop the pigeon. Ow! Nab him, jab him, tab him, grab him, stop that pigeon now!
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 1-800-441-3678 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 1-800-441-3678 to take your call now. Call 1-800-441-3678. That's 1-800-441-3678. Again, 1-800-441-3678.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right?